hurdle when I was here going to school. I did a Bachelor of Music in piano accompanying, so classical piano, and a Bachelor of Fine Arts in musical theater. I've been very fortunate to be blessed with a lot of talents, and I like to do so many different things with music, with theater, with dance. All of it brings me joy, so I wouldn't say that I gravitate towards one or the other. I would say probably my strongest is my piano skills, just because I've played piano since I was 5 years old. So that has always just been an extension of myself. It also just is so much fun for me. But I really also enjoy tap dancing and teaching and singing as well. I still take voice lessons, and I still, I coach students as well. So really just all of it, as much as possible. I find that if I work on one area, then that helps me get better in another area. So since college, I have moved to New York City, and I was doing auditions there. I was accompanying for auditions, and then I started auditioning and got some work in cruise ships. And then I've since moved from transitioning from a singer-dancer cast show into the piano venue. It's really, really fun, and I get to travel and see a lot of amazing places around the world, and I get to learn tons of music all the time, like Benny and the Jets. My goal has always been Broadway and performing on Broadway and just Broadway, Broadway, Broadway. And while that is still a great dream to have, as I've progressed in my professional career, I've come to see that there are so many other equally amazing opportunities. And so for me, it's just, a bit of a redefinition of my terms of success. So I knew that when I went to college, I wanted to graduate and go to New York, and I wanted to start off working on cruise ships, and I did that, and through that I met my husband. So that's another aspect of my life that brings me so much joy. And if the Broadway dreams never happened, that would be okay, because I've found something else, and I've found that I can create different ways to make success for myself. What brought me back to Wichita State was actually Amy Baker-Schwedal and Linda Starkey. I just happened to be in town last year, and we struck up a conversation, and they asked me if I would be interested in coming back to guest direct a show. I've always been interested in directing a show, but I've never done it before. I've music directed lots of shows in the past, and really enjoy doing the vocal heavy shows. So the Theory of Relativity seemed to be a perfect show for me to music direct, and then on top of that, get my director muscles flexing a little bit. I wanted to try to connect the dots a bit more between the start of the show all the way to the end, and I wanted to try to bring in the ensemble more and get them more involved in the solo numbers. And we just did that through incorporating a bit more movement and choreography to try to connect and create as much of an arc as possible. I think a big challenge for me that I learned how to deal with throughout this process was just how to communicate to an actor from an acting standpoint, because every actor is different, and what would work for one person would not necessarily ring true to another actor. It was fun for me to figure out different methods or tactics and ways to communicate what I tried to get the actors to do. Come and see The Theory of Relativity here at Wichita State University. It is such a fantastic show with a great cast and crew, and it is a brand new show that I guarantee you will have never seen before. So please come and see it this weekend, Thursday through Saturday, March 21st through 23rd at 7:30, and Sunday, March 24th at 2 o'clock.